In this video, I will be sharing with you how to create a meeting in the alignment meeting board for Jira. So the best way for you to create a meeting will be clicking here where you see create. Then you just need to select the project that you want to assign the meeting for, right? Then click the issue type. Well, this one will be a meeting, so you just have to leave it the way it is, right, with meetings. Then you can just type, right? It says an alignment between Team Europe and USA. Just an example, right? Then you just have to type the description. You can define the description, right, for the meeting. What topic would you like to discuss with the teams? Then you can just select the meeting type. If it's information sharing, lessons learned, if it's a kickoff, right? You have different options here for your meeting. So then this will provide information to them. Let's say that is a workshop, right? Or if it's a steering committee meeting, you can then select it and the team will be able to understand the purpose of the meeting. Then the meeting location, you can say that is in a video conference, or if it's in a room, then you can just mention the name of the room. If you're not working remote, you can also mention that here. Here you can add the meeting video conference link. So this option is for you to provide that information as well. Then you can assign it automatically to you. Let's say in this case, I will just click assign to me, and then it will be automatically assigned to me, or you can also select it to another person, and just by clicking the drop down, it will give you the all users of this project. In this case, I will assign it to me. Then the meeting start, you can select that is today. It will automatically take the time that you're setting up the meeting, right? You just have to edit it. And then the meeting end, right? If it's today, but I want to have it, I don't know, to finish in this time. Then the meeting timekeeper, if you want someone to gather the information for the time and to follow the time, then you just select it, click Save Selection. If you have a meeting moderator, then you can also select one. Here, I will check just another person just for you to move this a little bit. Then also click Save Selection. The invitees, right? Probably you have a lot of people to invite to this meeting, so you just have to do the same. Just like this, you can save the selection and invite all of it. By then, with the meeting invitees, you just have to click here and select the people that you want to have invited into this meeting. Click Save Selection. And then if you have external participants, you can as well invite them. Just add here the email address, their complete email address, and then they will be able to receive the invitation as well. Label, if you have any label, part label, let's say if you have, yes, for example, translations, design, theme web, something like that, you can just label it so you know that it will be another filter in the system. Components, if you're also filtering your project by components, you can also do it that way. And then this information, you can just leave it the way it is. Also, meeting initiator or meeting note taker, you can also note them down and they will receive the information. If you just click create, this issue was created, right? How do you see it on board? You just click here, view on board. So let me share with you how to create an agenda with the Alignment Meeting Board app. So here on the right side, you will be able to find any topic. If you want to filter it by assignee, these are just filters, right? You can also filter by project. You can also filter by status, priority, labels, prints, and other save filters if you have created them. If you're looking for a specific card, you just have to type the card number and then click the search icon, and it will provide you the result, and then you just have to drag and drop. So for example, this topic that, let's say that we're planning to talk about this in a future meeting, and this other one as well, and this other one. By drag and drop, you can easily create the agenda for your meeting, and you can do the same once you have been through the topics with your team, and you want to, let's say, update the status of this topic in the meeting. You just have to drag and drop once you have talked about it. Let's say that you're already in your meeting and you are planning your meeting, and you want to create thoughts regarding some specific task, or you need updates, or let's say that you just want to edit a topic before the meeting so the agenda looks well prepared. How do you do that? So let's say here, if you click the plus button, you can ask for updates. So you can say updates. What are next steps? Then if you just save it and you say, oh, okay, I need to toggle flag this card so people understand that this is very important. You can just do that. You can also save this comment. So once you receive the updates by the team and you know, I don't know, Mario is working on this, for example, and you say, oh, okay, let's save this into the card. You just save it, and here on the issue card, it will be the update with the alignment meeting board link saying that you discussed this in this session and what are the updates, right? So this is the best way to keep your meeting updated, for you to keep track of the topics that you're working on and to get an alignment with your team. Okay, so let's say that you want to add a timer, right? How do you add a timer into the meeting? So let's say, oh, okay, this one will take 5 minutes. You can also do that. And if you click the 3 dots here and you click start timer, and it will start counting down the 5 minutes in this case, right? So that's the way for you to set a timer. You can set the timer for all of the cards that you have in this agenda, right? And once you discuss the topics, you just move them up, right? You just wait a little. Let's say that you took notes for all of this topics in the agenda. Then you say, okay, yeah, well, this one has a permission restriction. That means that this card is not available for all of the participants, or some of the participants. In this case, me, I don't have access to this specific card. And this is a way for you to also control topics that you just have to discuss with some certain people, and then keep it, let's say, not restricted, but you know that there's some topics that you cannot discuss with anyone at the company. So that's something good that we can also have or set up in Jira. So let's say that this is another topic that you have in the agenda and you want to discuss it at the end with someone that is also in the meeting, and they also have access to this card. You can also do that. You just then move all the topics to the card, right? To the discussed section. So once you see all of the topics in the discussed section, you see that is already there, is already updated. Another important topics that you can see in this card, just to make sure that we go through all of them, is the timer, right? You see the time here on the top of the meeting. So you can increase the meeting. Let's say that you are already almost at the end of the meeting of the time and you need to increase it. If you click here, it will increase by 5 minutes every time, or you can also decrease it here in this case by 5 minutes. And let's say it's very easy, so you can extend the meeting, the time as much as you need, or decrease it if it's a short meeting. Here you can also type for actions if there's something that you need to work on and you need actions taken during this session, or let's say that you did some work, right? This is very open for you to decide on how you want to use them, but it's just an idea for you to work with your teams the best way, or the best that it fits for you. So here these options are available. You can also comment here. For example, this is a topic that no one sometimes know about how to document it or not. But let's say that we talk through let's say in this meeting about vacations or holidays, right? Who's gonna be on a holiday? So let's say this section, you can say, this case, I would say Adriana will take from August the 12th till the 18th, and I don't know, Dirk will take from the 8th till the 15th, something like that. And then you save it, and this comment will be saved on the card itself, and it will be also saved in this in the PDF document that is created at the end. So, oh, the time it's over, right? Let me add some 5 minutes so we finish the meeting. Remember also that you can check the participants if they were not during the meeting. You can just remove the tag or the check mark on the meeting, or keep it if you saw them in the session, right? This is also information that you have in the meeting that you can update at the end of the meeting, and for you to then save the PDF or the meeting itself. You just have to first close the meeting. So we will close the meeting in here. Let me see. So once you want to close the meeting, you just have to click complete or close, and this will show that meeting is done. You can say how much time you spent in there, right? The date started of the meeting, and you can add a comment, say like meeting minutes are attached, and then you can say complete. Once the meeting is complete, you can then create the meeting minutes by clicking PDF. So, okay, yeah, here you can also send another message to the participants. So, dear participants, please find attached the meeting minutes. Okay. Okay, so once you create the PDF minutes, the participants will receive an email with the information from the meeting. Once the meeting minutes are created, you can go ahead and check here in the card itself. The team members, everyone should receive an automatic email from the minute taker, and see there the information as a document. They will receive the document as an email. So even though people did not participate on the meeting, they will receive a meeting minute, the document. You can also see it here attached. Let's review it. So here you can see the template is a very basic but complete template. It's a meeting minute template, so you can see all of the information from this card, specifically what is the project name, what was the meeting title, the date, right, the location, the end date, then who was the initiator, the organizer, the attendees, note taker, timekeeper, moderators. You can also see them here. Then all the agenda topics, all the topics that were planned during the session, you can also see them here. Who was the assignee, if it was discussed, and then here all of the comments. Here all of the information, right? If the agenda topics were discussed, who was the topic, right? Who's the assignee, and if they discussed it, if they were discussed in the meeting. And then you can see all of the meeting comments. Here you can see everything that was documented into each card. So here you can definitely find all of the information related to this meeting. What I like the most is that it's very automated, right? I usually remember that I had to take meetings manually, and keep track to of all of this information took me a long time. With this, you know that you just update this, you just update the card, you just add a note into the card, it's already documented in the card, and it will be on the PDF. So documentation of the project is done automatically, saving you hundreds of minutes. So I hope you like this tutorial. Please contact us if you need more information. Hope it was very clear for you to see and understand how this tool works. It's very useful. It's one of the tools that I enjoyed the most in projects. So I hope you can give it a try as well. Have a wonderful day.